Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Excellencies, panelists, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, greeting to you all. Today I feel great pleasure and pride in joining you all gathered for a noble cause. This conference reminds me of the Asia and Pacific Rim Peace Conference China 1952, which was attended by my grandfather Pir of Manki Sharif and Banga Bandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Both of them shared a long-standing friendship and collaborated for establishing peace, justice and equality among people. The initiative taken by Her Excellency Prime Minister of People's Republic of Bangladesh and the government in the times like these where the world is more divided and polarized is timely and the need of hour. The problem of peace, which is the core issue of the world, transcends all divisions based on political views, suspicious hatred and conflicts. Peace and justice cannot be achieved by any country in isolation. The weapons of mass destructions are already formed, which are capable of destroying the world many times. It requires united effort and commitment of all humans. Fear, conflict, and despair are all too obvious. From the bombed out hospitals of Yemen to the ruined schools of Syria, from the oppression in Kashmir to the brutality in Africa, from the destruction of Afghanistan to the terrorism in Pakistan, and the slums of Gaza to the Rohingya refugee camp in Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh. In these desperate times, all these nations and humans should collectively work towards reaching an amicable settlement where everyone has the right for peace and justice. From fighting terrorism to managing migration, from developing sustainable economic growth, we will only make progress if we act in concert with one another, not just competition. The model of rights, peace and justice proposed by our Prophet, peace be upon him, has been revolutionary and guidance for all the human beings. We need to follow these teachings to maintain social justice and peace. The idea of fairness which Islam emphasized can be implemented to admire this goal. The voices of young people, women, indigenous communities, migrants and other marginalized groups should be listened and included in decision-making process. The idea of peace and justice is not possible without a strong, effective and principled system of international rules and institutions to ensure the process of fairness and justice. As Nelson Mandela said, support courage where there is fear, foster agreement where there is confusion, and inspire hope where there is despair. It is a solemn obligation on our part to work on this momentous task of rendering justice and maintaining peace. We stand firm in the hope of new era which guarantees peace and freedom for all. The world has seen a lot of tragedies, brutality and terrorism. This is the time to give hope who has suffered and lost their families to sustain the peace. Long live world peace, long live freedom of every nation. Thank you all.